One more fucking day. I cannot wait. We'll start in the NFC here. We'll start in the North. Listen, the Packers own this division. And Aaron Rodgers is going to be healthy. He's got a fantastic goal line. They added a lot of really nice pieces to that defense. They didn't get the big fish, but they added two Smiths who are pass rushers, Preston and Za'Darius. They added Adrian Amos from the Bears. That's like a double add because you take him away from Chicago, and you drafted another safety and a pass rusher. They're going to be an okay defense, right? The Bears, listen, they're the Jags to me. They relied too heavily on that defense last year. They're going to be horrible again. I think it's literally a carbon copy of the fucking Jaguars. And the Lions, listen, they added Trey Flowers and Mike Daniels, and they were a 9-7 team every fucking year until last year. So I expect them in the wild card. They'll be one of my wild card teams. Let's move to the West. This is pretty fucking easy. I don't think I really have to talk about this one. The Rams and Jared Goff win that division. I don't think they get a bye, though, but I think they win that division. Seattle might be just outside the other two teams. Pretty fucking brutal, in my opinion. So, listen, the South. This is an interesting division, the South. I think Drew Brees showed lots of signs that he might not be quite as good as he was last year. Those last 6 weeks or whatever last year, he did not look the same. And the Panthers out of Gerald McCoy, I think they're going to be fantastic. They were 6-2 last year before Cam got hurt. And here's another interesting team, the Atlanta Falcons. First 8 games are in a dome. You know what happens when dome teams are on the road? They shit the bed, but all their tough road games are in domes. They do not have a cold weather game the entire year. And they were just, they got fucked by injuries last year hard. They were a good team. They just got fucked by injuries. I expect them to be 9-7 in the playoff hunt. And when you look at the East, Philadelphia is really fucking good. I think they get a bye. And if I'm being honest, it's either the Packers or the Panthers that I think might get the second one. Because these Eagles, they added 2 Jacksons, Deshaun and Malik. Wentz is going to be healthy. It takes a long time to get fully recovered from an ACL. Remember, Deshaun Watson did not look himself for the beginning of last year. It takes time, and his rhythm's going to be back. He's going to be fine. They're going to be really fucking good. They have the best offensive-defensive line combo in the league. I expect them to be looking at another Super Bowl ring. All right, let's switch gears to the AFC here. Let's start with the North. Everyone's favorite pick is Cleveland. Why? Do you not see Pittsburgh is just sitting there? They're just sitting there. I don't even think they're favored in their division, which is ridiculous. They're going to be 14 wins, 13 wins. They're going to have a bye and be the 1 seed. I could go on about Pittsburgh all day. They're going to be fucking good. Cleveland, I think they're 8-8, 7-9. Listen, they didn't beat good teams last year. You got to show me more if you're Cleveland. If it was another team, I could get high on them, but man, you haven't showed me anything in forever. So I can't pick you to go to the playoffs. I'm sorry. The other two, the Bengals suck, and I think the book's out on Lamar Jackson, so I don't think they're making the playoffs. The West. Everyone talked about Aaron Rodgers being the most talented quarterback of all time. No, Patrick Mahomes is easily the most talented football player I've ever seen. He is fucking ridiculous. They always beat their division. They're going to get in. They're going to have a bye. Listen, that defense too. I know they lost 3 really big pieces. But they did add 3 more pieces. And their defense was so bad last year. It can't get any worse. It literally could not get any worse. So I think they get a bye. They'll be the 2 seed. Looking at the South here, it would have been kind of a tough decision till Luck retired. I'm taking the Texans all day. Don't even have to explain it. They had Tunsil. They finally are going to protect Watson a little bit. The Colts are not going to be very good. I think the Titans get in as a wild card because they've got a good enough defense and a good enough offensive line, even though they got two guys at quarterback that can't throw the ball downfield. So good luck winning in the playoffs, but you're good enough to get there, that's for sure. And then you're looking at the East here. I mean, come on. Pretty fucking easy. It's going to be New England. But I will say, Buffalo had the second best defense in the league last year. They added Cole Beasley, John Brown, a couple pieces on the offensive line, Ed Oliver. They made the playoffs 2 years ago. People forget that. They made the fucking playoffs. And Josh Allen is only going to get better. I think they're going to be a wild card team. 9, 10 wins, I think they get in for sure. So there you go. And if I had to pick a Super Bowl winner, Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they're so complete. Offensive line, defensive line. Their linebackers are good that they added Devin Bush. Quarterback, A+. Wide receiver, they've got some wideouts, and they finally got rid of all the distractions. Running back, they're fine. Secondary is good. They've got a lot of shit going for them. They don't have a glaring weakness, so I think they win the Super Bowl.